Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. Coming up, Week 5 of the NFL season. Still early, true. But once the calendar turns to October, things start to get a little more interesting as the playoff races begin to take shape. We've got a good one for you next on ESPN. Jaguars, Chargers. Next.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Welcome to Qualcomm Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. Peter O'Keefe is next to me in the booth, and Peter, we've got a couple of offensive powerhouses down on the field.
No doubt about it, Dan. We could be in for a high-scoring game today. Byron Leftwich is one of the bigger quarterbacks in the league, and that allows him to see the field and to shrug off some would-be tacklers in the backfield. He's not the only big-time player on that squad, though. Fred Taylor is a very productive running back. He knows how to play to his strengths, and he can rack up the yards over a course of a game. Deadly combination out there. I'm dying to see how it pans out.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
Heads it is. Matt Stover kicking off for the Chargers.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Time for Charger football.
Stover boots the opening kickoff. Boston catches it back at the 1. Breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 25.
David Boston got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Jaguars offense will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Taylor takes his first carry of the game and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 6. Ball at the Jaguars' 28-yard line.
Leftwich throws a beauty to the right side, and
Jaguars.
it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Rod Smith faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
Peter, how's that for a way to start for a receiver? First pass out of the gates is a bomb, and he gets under it to make the catch.
You gotta love it. Make the defense a little off guard from the get-go.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. Intercepted. Stopped at the 43.
Brandon Short does a fantastic job breaking down the play and knowing where to be to intercept the pass. Having help in the zone really paid off for him.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Chargers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 43-yard line.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Manning unloads this one to the left, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Jimmy Smith had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
Watch the pass! Here it comes! Watch the throw! Watch the throw! Very down! Shotgun! Shotgun!
Marcus gets the handoff and will lose about a yard here.
Derek Brooks loves to stop the ground game. 6 feet, 235, and a real talent for stuffing the run. He knows how to lay on a hit in the backfield, believe me.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 40-yard line.
Manning fires this one over the middle, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Pass interference, number 57, defense. The penalty is declined.
They're going air. They're going
First and 10. Ball at the 28-yard line.
Farkas chews up 14 yards, and that brings up first down.
Justin Fargas sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
That took some strength, Peter. You can't plow him down the way you plow through a buffet line.
Hey, that depends on what you're serving. Prime rib, watch out.
Second and 9. Ball at the 14-yard line.
down. Set.
Smith goes in motion.
34. Gray, 34. Hut,
Fargas picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down.
Let's finish this
Third and 8. Ball at the 13.
Manning zips it to the left sideline, and it
Pass is
falls
incomplete.
incomplete.
Number
Tyrone
84
Poole plays this one
intended
pretty
receiver.
tight, covering his man
Tyrone
every step of the
Poole
way.
with the
Good
coverage.
coverage. Let's take another look. Yeah, the coverage was so tight it forced the incompletion.
The defense denies the opportunity for the score and instead forces them into a fourth down situation.
Pressure cooker of a play, and the D
Number
played it
5,
tight.
holding.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Stover from 30 yards out, and they take the lead.
Matt Stover puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover rockets this one deep. Boston downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Taylor gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
With the tackle. Second and 5. Ball at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
Mungro goes in motion. Taylor gets the call again and will lose about a yard here.
Jonathan Vilma targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down. Third down, and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Lewis catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on third and long.
Byron
First down,
Leftwich
Jaguars.
threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past the first down line.
Yeah, you got to know where you are on the field at all times. He knew where he needed to get, and he got it.
Leftwich uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 48, 25, 10, and he's in for the touchdown.
Byron Leftwich throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
He gets the TD and a little congratulations from his teammates.
It's well deserved, Dan.
Mike Vanderjagt to attempt the extra point. Number 17, holding.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick.
After the game, let's get on that new ESPN football game.
All right, man. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it.
The Chargers get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Burris goes in motion. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Jimmy Smith looked like he had a solid catch there, and yet somehow he found a way to drop it.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
Manning throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Edgerton Hartwell couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. No dice, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Plaxico Burris had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Maynard lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Maynard takes the long snap and punts it away. Boston fields it at the 38. Tackled at the 48.
David Boston racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Jaguars start this one on the center logo at the 48-yard line. Will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 2nd down.
Reggie Howard targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Smith goes in motion. Leftwich unloads this to the right sideline, and it's complete at the 25. Finally dropped at the 19. It will be 1st down.
Watch the pass.
1st and 10. Ball at the 19.
Taylor takes it for his 5th carry and will end up losing a couple.
Brandon Short was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Taylor gains 3 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. 3rd down, empty backfield. Catches the heater left sideline, and he will be short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Dwayne Washington managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
4th and short. Vanderjagt from 29 yards out and just makes it inside the left upright.
We're bringing it. I'm bringing it, yeah.
Mike Vanderjagt gets the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
Mike Vanderjagt kicking off for the Jaguars.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Vanderjagt booms a beauty here. Vargas downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Manning really rifles this pass, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Eli Manning gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
Burris goes in motion.
Goal 52. Hut,
Vargas picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
Justin Vargas had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Jaguars are out in front 10-3.
Not good. Not good. Down. Check man. Check man. Black 25. Black.
Vargas gets the call again and will gain close to 6.
Justin Vargas played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make 3rd down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Burris goes in motion.
Black 32.
Asamuga makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down.
Nnamdi Asomugha knocked that pass down. Man, he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That was a fantastic job by the defense to stop what would have been a 1st down.
I love to see Big D on 3rd and short situations. 4th down, defenses love to hear that from the refs.
Maynard takes the snap and punts it away. Boston fields the punt at the 16. Tackled at the 25.
David Boston did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Jaguars offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 25-yard line. Boston goes in motion.
Blue 57.
Taylor picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the tackle.
Fred Taylor has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 10 yards on 7 carries.
2nd down, just a single receiver on the field.
27-yard line.
Leftwich lobs this one over the middle, and this one is incomplete. reels in the
First down,
football,
Jaguars.
and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Rod Smith makes the catch here with 3 defenders on his tail. I'll tell you, I was not expecting that pass at all. I wonder if he knew it was coming.
Yeah, Peter, I think you could argue that throw probably should never have been made. It was very risky, but it did work out.
Yeah, it's all about staying focused and believing in your teammates.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. A couple of the best banging heads there.
Taylor gets the call on 1st down and passes the line. Tackled at the 49. Second down,
4.
1 man back.
Ball at the Jaguars, 49-yard line.
Single back. Down.
Taylor gains 3 yards, and that brings up 3rd down. Taylor gets the call on 3rd down and converts the 3rd down.
Fred Taylor was assisted
First
on that
down,
play by
Jaguars.
some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Short makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
With the deflection.
Brandon Short managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. 2nd down with 2 tight ends to the right. Leftwich zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Gabriel Wilson swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That'll give us a 3rd down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Boston catches the hard throw and is at the 30. Ground to a halt at the 28.
Pass interference, number 30, defense. The penalty is declined.
I'm gonna shut you down,
First
Ross
and
Smith.
10.
I'm gonna shut you down.
Ball
You
at
ain't
the
getting
28-yard
nothing.
line.
Single back, single back.
Taylor loses 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Sean Rogers was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Wilson makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Face mask, number 21, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Number 21 really yanked on that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
First and 10. Ball at the 15.
Smith goes in motion. Taylor picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
51 with the tackle. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 13.
Taylor gets the call on 2nd down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Fred Taylor had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be 3rd down. 3rd down. 14th play of the drive coming up. Leftwich throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Coming out.
Okay, everything goes right here. The interception, the yards he gobbles up afterwards, and the icing on the cake, the touchdown, baby. You can't coach that kind of playmaking.
Now the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point is
good.
good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks it off. Boston fields the kickoff at the 3. Stopped at the 23. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL. David Boston received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Jaguars had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 23-yard line. Taylor has his number called on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Fred Taylor just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he's struggled to get 24 yards on 14 carries.
Watch the pass!
Second and 9.
Watch the throw! Watch the throw!
Ball at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
Leftwich throws a bullet, and the ball's caught at the 30. Tackled at the 33.
David Boston faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Taylor has his number called on 3rd down, and
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. Bring out the chains.
First, baby, no first. No first, baby, no first.
Break down, baby! Woo! Yeah, baby, that's how we get it.
first down, tight end to the left.
Ball at the Jaguars' 33-yard line.
Taylor picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
51.
Fred Taylor played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Smith goes in motion. Second down from the shotgun. Taylor dodges this one way out right and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Leftwich throws a beauty to the right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Rod Smith faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track. Check it out. Over 9,000 yards and no sign of slowing down. Wow.
Boston makes the catch out to the left, and he's looking for room. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be first down.
Ball at the 28-yard line.
Leftwich unloads this one to the left, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 5.
Dan, that was a beauty of an interception. Perfect read and jump on the ball.
That's their 3rd interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Chargers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 5-yard line.
Fix it up. Goal 74. Fix it up. Goal 74.
Vargas picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
That's how it's done. Were you watching? That's it. That's my man. Pass it going over the top.
2nd and 8. Ball at the Chargers, 7-yard line.
Legal back. Down. Shot.
Manning zings it to the right side, and the catch is made at the 11. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down. First down and 4 wideouts in the game. So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room all tied. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Jaguars should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Brandon Short would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Chargers still early in the first. Eli Manning connected with his man on this one. That set up a 31-yard field goal. The Jags midway through the first, Jags trailing by 3. Rod Smith came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. They take their first lead of the game and are now up by 4. The Jags again have it. Byron Leftwich would find his target on this one. That set up a 30-yard field goal. Jags winning 10-3. Eli Manning would find his target on this one. The Jags middle of the second, ball at the 43-yard line. Dante Wesley would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Chargers. The Jags late into the second quarter, game tied 10-all. Ray Buchanan from Louisville is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bulls are keeping it evened up. We're tied 10-all. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Rod Smith has played like a man possessed. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Chargers get the ball first to start the second half, and they will have a chance to break the deadlock. It's all tied up here. Let's get down to the field and the action. Vanderjagt kicks it off to begin the second half. Vargas downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Vargas will take the handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 90 with the tackle.
Second down from the I.
Ball at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
Dilger goes in motion. Vargas carries this one off to the right and maybe picks up one on the play.
Justin Vargas had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Manning cannons this one deep left, and it's complete at the 43, 15, touchdown!
Michael Clayton is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Here's the point after, and
The extra point
it's
is
good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover rockets this one deep. Boston decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 19.
David Boston got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
Don't touch now.
First and 10, Jacksonville.
Taylor will take this one off the toss and rambles for about 5.
Dwayne Washington with the tackle. Second and 5. Ball at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
Leftwich unloads this to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Reggie Howard couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Third down with the tight end right. Boston goes in motion. Taylor takes his 19th carry of the game and gets tackled short of the markers. That will bring up 4th down.
Jonathan Vilma brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
He's now up to 6 tackles. Knorr lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Knorr takes the snap and punts it away. Curtis catches it at the 32. Dragged down at the 40. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here. Kevin Curtis did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Chargers will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their 40-yard line. Burris goes in motion. No good.
Pass is
Incomplete.
incomplete with the deflection.
Second down,
Second and
10
10.
yards to go.
Ball at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Down. Set.
Manning throws this on a rope, and it's
Pass is
tipped. Incomplete.
Robert Griffith.
Robert
with the
Griffith
deflection.
managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this
Third and
squad.
10.
We sure have. We'll see if they can
Ball at the
keep it up, though.
Chargers' 40-yard line.
Down. Single back. Single back.
Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Plaxico Burress made the catch back there, but then worked for a few extra yards on top of that. Great effort.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Manning fires this one over the middle, and it's caught for a gain of 10 on the play.
Eli Manning threw the pass into double coverage, but gets his man perfectly. Hey, that was one accurate throw.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle.
Ball at the
He hasn't
31.
been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop him.
Vargas gets past the line and picks up the first down. Hartwell takes him down back at the 29.
Edgerton Hartwell targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Neal goes in motion. Vargas will get the carry on 2nd down and rambles for about 5.
Step it up.
3rd down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Down. Check him. 32. Black, 32.
Manning throws a bullet here, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 29.
Brian Dawkins shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
That's his 4th interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The Jaguars offense takes the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as they start at their own 29-yard line. Taylor chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
With the tackle. 2nd and 5. Ball at the Jaguars' 33-yard line.
Taylor carries it for the 21st time and picks up a couple.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Boston goes in motion. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kelly Campbell muffed an almost guaranteed catch there, and as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't got much more catchable than that one.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Knorr gets the snap and punts it away. Curtis fields the punt at the 27. Tackled at the 32.
Kevin Curtis didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Chargers were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 32-yard line. It's intercepted. One man to beat. He's in for the touchdown.
Robert Griffith picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown will cut it close, Peter.
That was a big play. Way to stay in the game.
Mike Vanderjagt to attempt the extra point. Number 17, holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Vanderjagt booms a beauty here. Curtis decides to take it out of the end zone.
Return of 16.
Brought down at the 17. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Kevin Curtis decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach.
The Chargers have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Vargas goes right up the middle and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Justin Vargas played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, 2 yards to go. Vargas gets the call again and searches for a hole. Stop at the 27.
Derek Brooks just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest.
Let's take it up
Third and inches.
Take it up.
Ball at the Chargers, 27-yard line.
Smith goes in motion.
52. Go, 52.
Vargas cruises out to the left side and converts the 3rd down.
Yeah, do it again. Counter. One counter. Kind of. Go back. Down. Check man. Blue 13.
Vargas will get the carry on 1st down and heads upfield. No one in front of him. Eventually runs out of bounds at the 42. 1st down.
Justin Vargas sticks close to the sidelines and racks up a bunch of yards.
Then he goes out of bounds, well past the markers, I might add.
Yeah, he went for the whole enchilada on that play, and I'm not talking about those mini appetizer ones either.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a 1st down.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Neal goes in motion. Dawkins tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brian Dawkins was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Dockett gets the sack way back at the 47.
Darnell Dockett moved this offense back a few with a great sack in the backfield. You know, that was a great call.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row. Manning hurls a bullet way down the left sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Michael Clayton is so open on this play. It's ridiculous, Dan. Was the defense even on the field? Let's take a look. Well, they were all right, but they just weren't paying attention.
They've been having some real success by keeping him on the left side of the field, Peter.
Dan, that's because of the great routes he's been running.
So 3 quarters in the books now, and we're all tied. First down, empty backfield. Smith catches it left sideline, and he gets the go-ahead touchdown.
Jimmy Smith makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught, and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Number 5, holding.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra point
it's
is
good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover rockets this one deep. Boston decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free, stopped at the 16.
David Boston decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach. Hey, I like those stats. Great receiving yards.
Taylor goes in motion. Leftwich rifles this one hard over the middle, and this one is incomplete.
Chad Lewis looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Boston catches the bullet out left and is well past the markers for a first down.
David Boston is squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
33-yard line.
Smith goes in motion.
Sam Adams with the tackle.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Jaguars' 33-yard line.
Boston catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
David Boston lost yards on that play back there. You got to get some yards before you can run out of bounds, fella.
No forward progress on that play, and that will bring up a 3rd and long. Leftwich bullets a beauty deep down the right sideline, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
David Boston executed a nice little hook on that last one, but he couldn't bring the ball in. Incomplete.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Knorr lines up for the punt. Knorr takes the long snap and punts it away. Curtis takes it at the 29.
Return of 10.
Tackled at the 39.
Kevin Curtis racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Chargers offense takes the field, and they will start at their 39-yard line.
Single back. Single back. 160. Listen up. Gray, 160.
Smith goes in motion. Vargas gets the call on first down and picks up a couple.
Second and 7. Ball at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Down.
Curtis didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Kevin Curtis could not make that completion and would have had some room on the outside had he made it.
That could have been a big play, Peter. The first down was in sight, and there was some room for extra yards. Instead, it falls incomplete.
They still have third down to move the chains. Let's see what they do.
Manning makes the long pass, and it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete with the deflection.
Maynard lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
David Boston to make the return.
Maynard gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Boston fields the deep punt at the 12. Dragged down at the 16.
David Boston got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Jaguars haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 16-yard line. Leftwich unloads this one to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Ray Buchanan couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Ball at the Jaguars' 16-yard line.
Smith makes the catch on the right sideline, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Byron Leftwich dissected the double coverage with a pass that was prettier than a stadium full of cheerleaders.
There's another example of how he's been feeding his receivers on the right side of the field. A lot of connections made there so far.
Hey, there's no reason he needs to spread it around if you're connecting.
Leftwich throws a bullet to the flat, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Darrell Smith swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Knorr lines up for the punt. Knorr takes the snap and punts it away. Curtis fields the punt at the 37. Brought down at the 43.
Kevin Curtis didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Chargers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 43-yard line. Vargas picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the tackle.
Second down from the I.
9. Ball at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
Down. Throw back. Boom.
Michael patches it over the middle, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Oh, wow. Look at the yardage racked up through the air.
Manning just rifles this one, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Edgerton Hartwell had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Hyena Black 89. Hyena Black 89. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference, number 29, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Jeff
Automatic
Burris
first
slapped
down.
around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
First down, tight end to the
10.
left.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
Richter. Down. Throw back. Down.
Smith goes in motion.
Goal 52.
Manning dumps this one off, and it's caught at the 5. Chased down at the 1. It'll be first and goal.
Jimmy Smith was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage offense there.
Smith catches it in the flat, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Eli Manning gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
Another touchdown pass, and he's finding the end zone here.
Absolutely, Dano. So far, he's got 257 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover booms a beauty here. Boston decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 18.
David Boston took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Jaguars are down, but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 18-yard line. Leftwich throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 17, and he's stopped right there. This one will fall incomplete. Third down, and 5 wide receivers take the field. Leftwich rifles it out left side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Dwayne Washington kept both eyes on the short out on that one and caused the incomplete pass.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
It still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation. They're going to try to convert on 4th and long, and with that field position, you have to wonder what they're trying to prove.
intercepted. No one in front of him, and touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Too short for you. Check it out.
Dante Wesley intercepts the ball close to the end zone, so you know he's going for it. And he gets it. What a huge play for the defense as they put points on the board.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
Matt Stover to attempt the extra point. Number 5, holding.
Now the extra point, and
The extra point is
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover rockets this one deep. Taylor decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 17.
Fred Taylor decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach.
The Jaguars offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Leftwich throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
They're going air. They're going
Second
air.
and 10. Ball at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
Single back. Down. Set. Green, 66.
It's intercepted.
Interception.
Stopped at the 19.
Gabriel Wilson took the football back for a little gain after he picked it off. He was hoping for more, but, he'll take it.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Chargers offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at the 19-yard line. Vargas chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
Second and 6. Ball at the 15.
I back. Down. Hyena back, 61. Hyena back, 61. Hut.
Vargas has his number called on second
Number
down
20,
and
the ball carrier.
maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Brooks with the tackle.
Go Chargers! Let's get it first!
Green, they run it as green.
Third
They
and
run it as
5.
green.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Third down.
Third
The
and
clock
5.
is stopped at 2
Ball at
minutes.
the 14-yard line.
Down. Set. Check. Goal. 21. Check. Goal. 21. Hut.
Clayton goes in motion. Betts picks up. The Jaguars take their first time out.
Yeah, baby, that's it!
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 5, holding.
Stover from 30 yards out and puts it straight through the uprights and good.
Tim Hasselbeck handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close, only to have to bring in the kicker.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover booms a beauty here. Taylor decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free, brought down at the 21.
Fred Taylor got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Jaguars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:49. Vilma tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Jonathan Vilma knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend a pass when you can obliterate it?
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:46. Leftwich throws a heater right sideline, and the Jaguars will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down from the shotgun. Intercepted. Tackled at the 41.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
Loss of 1 on the play. Timeout called.
Back them chains up, all
Second
stop.
and 11.
Larry!
Ball at the 42-yard line.
Down! Set!
Loss of 1 on the play.
All right, Charlie, come on. We need a first down.
You can't run on us,
Third
baby.
and
You
12.
can't run on us.
Ball at the 43.
Larry! Down! Set! Black 25! Black 25! Hut, hut!
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
Don't let him kick
Maynard
it,
lines up to punt
in
after the
punt
3 and out.
David Boston to make the return.
Maynard gets the ball and punts it away. Boston gets it at the 17. Gets out at the 21.
David Boston fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Jaguars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 12.
Down! Set! Blue 36!
Leftwich fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Down! Liz!
And that is going to do it
That's the
for
end of
this one.
regulation.
The Chargers come out on top 41-17. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job, baby. Good job. That's it, dog. That's all right, man.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Chargers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Michael Clayton was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 78-yard touchdown for the Chargers. Ball at the 25-yard line. Brian Dawkins was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Bolts up by 7. Robert Griffith is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. They tie it up again, 17 all. The Bolts have it again. Justin Fargas would get the carry here. Good blocking up front. It helped us bring him. A 29-yard play that set up a Charger touchdown. Bolts up 24-17. Byron Leftwich connected with his man on this one. Eli Manning would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 29-yard play that set up a Charger touchdown. Jags losing by 14. Dante Wesley was able to step in front of this pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. They've opened it up now and now lead by 21. The Jags have it off an interception. Gabriel Wilson is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Jags back 38-17. After driving 6 yards on 3 plays, Matt Smokey Stover would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 31-yard field goal. The Chargers move ahead big and now lead by 24. The Jags on D. Will Demps is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Jags behind by 24. Byron Leftwich would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bolts win big, 41-17. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Eli Manning is on hand with Susie Culver. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You showed your mettle. You just made it look easy tonight. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
You know what it was? We just stuck to our game plan and got the work done today, you know? Our coaches did a great job today getting us ready for this game, and I think their scouting gave us the edge in the end.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.
You